Hi, I am Anayo Ijoma and I'm a volunteer at Rising Voices Africa. I'm here to talk to you about the stigmatization of rape victims. First off, what is rape? Rape is any sexual action done to a person against their consent. Boys get raped, girls get raped. Many people think that the boys don't get raped, that whatever happens to them, they had fun. But no, the boy rape is as traumatizing and as painful as the girl rape. So let us also treat the boy rape as serious as we treat the girl rape. And what is stigmatization of rape victims? These are actions we do either through words, through actions, maybe body language and signs that we do to these rape victims who have come out to speak, making them feel misfit, disgraceful, or having thoughts that what happened to them is their fault and they should not speak because the society is going to look upon them as they are disgraceful or they have gone through a bitter experience. We stigmatize rape victims knowing or unknowingly. Someone comes to tell you I have been raped and you might give a listening ear, but you keep seeing that person as how is this person like? He's raped, she's raped. And you'll be like, you don't have to talk about this. If you say it, how people look at you. And people keep quiet and carry this whole pain with them because you don't want to talk about it. They'll be like, if I say it, people will say it's my fault. And people looking at me like, this girl that is raped, look at how she is, it's her fault when she will not work in the daytime, when she'll be here and all that. Even the guys that get raped, they don't even come out to speak. They'll be like, I'm a boy. People will be like, how would they look at me being a boy? I'm raped. I was raped. And they'll be like, let me keep it to myself. Men don't get raped, Abby. Men don't cry. But men are entitled to cry. Men get raped too. And they should come out to speak. Both the boys, both the girls, old, young, child, adult. They should be allowed to speak. I was opportune to talk to somebody recently, a lady, her name is Peace. She was raped when she was 18 by a neighbor, and she didn't come out to speak about this for a long time because of the fear of her family. Her dad is a pastor, and she was like, if I come out to speak about this, her dad will be disappointed, her dad is going to blame her for it, her mom is not going to take her through so much counseling and tell her how it's her fault, how she has disgraced the family, and she didn't even tell her friends because she doesn't want them to disassociate from her. So she carried this whole pain, this burden of not having anybody to share your sorrow and your pain with. And every day she walks, she sees the same neighbor who violated her. And nothing is done to the neighbor. He walks freely, like as if the whole world is under his feet. And while she walks out there in this gloom, having depression, suicidal thoughts, she even told me that she was even thinking of killing herself one time, but she was saved by her roommates who came in at that time to take away the poisonous substance from her. And I was beginning to think, how many of these peace are out there carrying the brunt and carrying the pain these rapists have done to them because they cannot speak, not because they don't have the mouth to, but because if they do, the society is going to look upon them disgracefully. The society will find a way to blame it on them and say, it's your fault that you were raped. And these things we do, we indirectly promote the activities of rapists. Because the rapists to be like, when I do it, they won't complain, they won't even talk. Because if you talk, they will say it's your fault. Nobody's going to point an accusing finger at me. They will still blame me for it. So, and they keep on doing this. So, but when we allow victims of rape come out to speak, without fear of being stigmatized, without fear of how people look at me or what people say, you will see that rape actions will keep on reducing drastically because rapists now will be held responsible for their actions. Please and please, let us treat the stigmatization on rape victims as serious as rape itself. It could be you, it could be anybody, it could happen to anybody. How will you feel if you're in an ugly situation or you were raped and you come out to speak about it and people use it against you? You won't feel good, right? So please, if you're out there and you have been raped or you've gone through any violation or assault of any kind, reach out to us. We are Rising Voices Africa. We are here for you. Our numbers are displayed on the screen. Our email addresses that you can write to us. We have our social media handles. You can check our activities. We will speak up for you and we will make sure that justice is served and your story is heard. We are Rising Voices.